Taxi vlog 248 is the handbrake on. What is the date today? The 25th, I think. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Yeah, I believe so. Let's check on that just to be sure. March 25th. Yeah, I was right. What a guess. It said so on my computer when I was at home, so I must have remembered that. Of course, I don't trust my memory quite so much as I maybe did when I was younger, but whatever. We're off to a start on a Monday night, and last week I was talking about Monday night. Yeah, I got a cold, and my mother won't give me a note saying that I can't come to work. So I'm at work. The only time I missed any work due to illness was, there was one time I had diarrhea so bad that I couldn't get off the toilet. And the other time I missed any work due to illness was when I had my sciatica and I couldn't move. So a little cold, you know. About a week ago, Cindy started sniffling, and I was fine, and then she started sniffling a lot, and then she was blowing her nose a lot, coughing, and all of that. And so, us being the touchy-feely, all-over-you couple we are, of course I got it. Excuse me. That was leftovers talking. Should I cough or blow my nose suddenly? You'll know why. It scared the rabbits the first few times we blew our noses and coughed, but by now, after a week, they're used to it. I bet you're dying to know how my week went last week. Well, when I recorded the last taxi vlog, it was off to a slow start. And by 10 o'clock, I called Cindy and I told her that I had been out there for 4 hours, had 3 trips, and had a grand total of $35 on, with, of course, a $70 lease. So I was halfway to my lease. And then it was just quiet, you know. You could feel there was nothing happening. You could see there was no traffic. There was just nothing. And then I got sent to Denny's. And now Denny's, you know, people disappear from Denny's awful fast because it's kind of a crossroad where all the cabs kind of go past, especially when they're heading back downtown from the north. And all it takes is one hand to wave at them. And it could be another one from our fleet, you know. How's the customer to know that it wasn't the car that was sent for them? But I got there and I called the phone number on the MDT, and she said, "Are you out back?" I said, "Well, no." "But if you want me to be out back, I'll be out back right away." So I got out back. She got in the car and said, "Will you take me up to Ma Miller's?" I said, "Well, sure." That was a $40 fare. That got me my lease on. And then I came back into town and just relaxed because I had my lease on. And I guess I did another $100 and something worth of business after that. I got my fuel on and made about $100 for myself. And then it slowed down in the wee hours after 3 o'clock in the morning. Before 3 it was good. I was doing well. After 3 it died off. I was doing like 1 trip an hour. And I had told the day shift guy that I was going to keep it till 6 because he had kept it till 6 on me, and then they had to do the oil change and all that stuff. So At 5:30 I figured, okay, I'll pack it in. I'll go fuel up and park. Just as I was leaving the parking lot and heading towards the gas station, this thing gave me a call. And it was to an address. It wasn't a time call, so I didn't think it was going far. It was just to an address. And I figured, it's somebody going to work. I can easily take this guy to work, get the car fueled up, and get it back by 6. Sure enough, it went to the Ferries. Ferries is at the other end of the peninsula. It's past the airport. It was 54 something on the meter, and the guy gave me $60. $60. So I made a great profit on Monday night. And Tuesday wasn't too shabby. I did okay. I didn't do as great as I did on Monday, but I did okay. Wednesday also worked out pretty good. So I had 3 nights that were okay. And usually Thursdays, I dread Thursdays, because most of the time Thursdays really suck, because you got a bigger lease than Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It's a $100 lease. And there's not usually more business. They have the higher lease on the Thursdays because back many years ago, it used to be cheap night for drinks in downtown, so they figured Thursday is more lucrative, and they're not going to bring the cost of leasing down. Oh no, once it's up there, it stays where it is. So Thursday I came out, and it started okay, and it was steady, and I connected. Excuse me. And I connected all night. And I came out with a wonderful Thursday night. A night that was about as good as Fridays and Saturdays. About as good as Fridays have been lately. In fact, it was exactly as good as the Friday the week before. Which saved my week, by the way. It was fantastic. I had 4 good nights in a row. Couldn't believe it. I had made already more money after 4 nights than I had made in the 5 nights the week before. Quite a bit more. And then came the Friday. Friday I came out and it was dead quiet. I think by 10 o'clock, and I came out at, 6:30. By 10 o'clock, once again, I'd had 3 fares on. And there were cars sitting everywhere, and all the zones were full. And I go to my favorite spot, usually on a Friday night. There's nobody there. I'm the only car around. There was 4 cars sitting at my favorite spot where I like to wait. So they were all jamming up the town for me, too. And the town was jammed in every direction. Right after 10 o'clock, it erupted. It erupted, and I went non-stop. Well, maybe I stopped for 5 or 10 minutes to read a page or 2 from this book I brought along. The Echoes of an Alien Sky by James P. Hogan. This one is about people who... post-apocalyptic people living on Venus. And they come to Earth to discover what had happened to Earth civilization. And they are discovering that they are descended from the illogical, irrational Earth people who destroyed themselves. So the night worked out so well. At 6 o'clock I was compiling my leases together. Had a lot of Interac, but not too much. And after I had done that, I got another call. It was another $13 Interac, so I had to open the envelope, take $13 in cash out and put the $13 of Interac in. So yeah, that Friday night was good, even though I didn't really feel like working because I was already coming down with this cold. I was sniffling a bit, and I just wanted to rest. Which is kind of the way I feel right now. I feel like I just want to rest. I don't particularly want to work, but it is a Monday night, so maybe I won't work very much. Anyways, whatever happens tonight, I hope yours is better than mine. I'll be back next week, I guess.